Brie Larson and Tessa Thompson have been pretty controversial figures in Marvel for quite some time, which of course passed on to their heroines. So the audience has a lot of questions for both Captain Marvel and Valkyrie, but it doesn't prevent the studio management from promoting these characters with all their might. And if earlier we constantly heard about how Valkyrie and Captain Marvel would increase their influence, then the latest news becomes kind of the apogee of everything. After all, we were informed about the future on-screen romance of these two and the most odious and powerful alliance in the MCU, as I understand it. Hey everyone, this is FatRussianCat out there. Yes, don't be surprised. The fact is that we learned about the addictions of the Valkyrie herself a long time ago. The heroine of Tessa Thompson became the first open female LGBTQ character in Marvel, which the actress was very proud of. Moreover, it was reported that in the Thor Love and Thunder film, Valkyrie would be courting Jane Foster herself, played by Natalie Portman, but it seems to have no effect. If we talk about Captain Marvel, then no one hid the fact that this heroine's attitude to men is peculiar, if to put it mildly. And not so long ago, we also learned that probably the heroine of Brie Larson would find herself a kind of girlfriend in the future films too. Well, apparently it had to happen sooner or later. And to such furious, I'm not afraid of this word, Marvel heroines should have attracted each other. And now the insider Daniel Richman reports that the plans of the Marvel Studios are to show to us the developing romance of Valkyrie and Captain Marvel. So finally it happened. For now we don't know a lot directly about this, but we can already say that probably Valkyrie will appear in the second Captain Marvel. But for example, Brie Larson in the Thor Love and Thunder is likely not to be expected, and this is logical, because in that film Valkyrie will try to attract Jane Foster, but only then the girls will merge in a real superheroic ecstasy. And joking aside, if something like that happens, which is very likely, especially considering the rhetoric of both Tessa and Brie, then their connection will become not only the first love superhero LGBTQ alliance, but potentially the most aggressive and powerful alliance in the future. After all, take a look at this. Captain Marvel has previously been declared almost the most powerful heroine in the MCU, while Brie Larson for the second year in a row has been trying to get the role of the Marvel title star for herself and for her heroine respectively. As for the Valkyrie, she certainly cannot boast of such, but for example, in the fourth Thor, as we were informed earlier, her role should increase significantly. Now connect these two together and multiply by the passionate desire of the MCU and Disney bosses to keep up with the times, so to speak. And at the exit, I'm sure we will have an alliance that will be quite capable of dictating its terms not only on the screen, but also beyond it. So the girls will not only continue to steer after the ending of Phase 3, but apparently will raise their supremacy to a completely new level. Needless to say, we as viewers shouldn't expect anything good from this, especially when it comes to Brie Larson or Tessa Thompson, but apparently such times are now coming.